Hey guys, welcome back to TTMR. We're back with me and Sean, and today we will be reviewing the brand new movie Black Adam, directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, who also directed 2021's Jungle Cruise.
This movie follows the story of Black Adam as he is reborn and reintroduced to his former home as he is conflicted with the idea of being a hero or a villain. Initially, he acts poorly, which is eyed by the Justice Society, who try to take him down until a bigger threat emerges and forces them to work together, forcing Black Adam to confront his troubled past and how it would affect his future. Will he choose to be the hero that he was rumored and foretold to be by the legends told by his people, or will he let them down and become a force of evil, consumed by the terror and horrors of his past?
This movie seems to have mixed reviews among fans, but personally I really enjoyed it. Now that doesn't mean I don't have my issues with it, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the hate says it is. It's your typical action superhero movie with amazing fight choreography, great CGI, and fun and unique side characters. The main issue I have with this movie is the fact that they killed off Dr. Fate. Now, I can understand this from a story perspective, but why choose to do that to begin with? Pierce Brosnan was my favorite performance in this film, and they wasted a lot of potential with his character. I also have to mention that main theme. Wow, Lauren Balfe did an amazing job composing the music for this movie.
I cannot believe how much I enjoyed this movie. It was honestly such a breath of fresh air to see a genuinely intriguing superhero movie that seemed to be actually really well made. I know I'm not alone when I say that the recent Marvel projects, especially the movies, have been starting to get old and really formulaic to the point where so many characters feel the exact same with that comedic archetype. Of course, you have Thor Love and Thunder, which was a movie that I was really looking forward to, but I just couldn't bring myself to like it because I just hated how Thor acted in it. It was like a child and not like the God of Thunder we used to know. In this movie, I just loved how Black Adam was taking a different tone with its atmosphere, especially how Black Adam is in between a hero and a villain, which makes the movie take on a more serious tone that I was yearning for a very long time. I also like the way that the story went, and although I know people like Max don't really like the decision to kill off Dr. Fate, I still really appreciated the moment and was really awed by the scene and how important it was for the final climax of the film.
This movie, like Sean briefly touched on, is not too comedic, which was definitely a relief as I've gotten very tired of having most new superhero movies structured in a very comedic format. This darker tone was done extremely well, and they handled a very serious problem in an amazing way. The side characters are a huge plus. Hawkman and Dr. Fate stole the show for me as they, in my opinion, had the best performances. They were all well written and they all felt like they had chemistry. Atom Smasher and Cyclone were also very good characters. I specifically like how they did the CGI for Cyclone's powers. The bright, colorful gusts of wind really brought this movie to life. I felt like the Justice Society was a very well put together team. They all felt like they had real skill working together, and seeing that always makes a movie 10 times better. Lastly, there was a very subtle Easter egg showing Dr. Fate using his wind animation spell from Injustice 2, and I love when they put in little Easter eggs for the fans like this.
Black Adam is an overall good experience to watch, which has already been abundantly stressed by what we have said previously. I decided to rate this with a 9.5 out of 10 because personally I really like this movie due to the story and general atmosphere taking on a more serious tone. And Max rated it with an 8.5 out of 10, since he just felt like not everything about it was as good as it could have been. Like the fact that they killed off Dr. Fate and the future potential for the character, which is certainly a massive downside to the ending of this film. Overall, these scores combined in order to give us the average score of 90%, which I think is a really good score that reflects this film respectively. Although I personally really like this movie, Max and I, as well as many others, can still definitely see its flaws, though it's definitely not a bad movie in any regard.
First off, anyone who seems interested in this movie should absolutely go and watch it. This is a very fun watch and I know you won't regret it. It's a very standard superhero movie but with tiny spots of gold in it that make you want to watch to the end, and it will leave you wanting to see more of these new characters. If you haven't been too thrilled with the DCEU recently, trust me, you really shouldn't skip this movie. It's a great package of action, character development, and story.
So with that being said, that has been a review of Black Adam. Remember that this is just our opinion, so you don't necessarily have to believe everything that is said here. Come back soon for more reviews or browse existing ones on the channel.
Make sure to check out our Twitter for sneak peeks and updates on our future projects. We hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and if you enjoyed, you could like or subscribe to help us out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.